Welcome back to BookedMM with Mrs. Mullen. Today's book is The Borden Murders, Lizzie Borden and the Trial of the Century. So obviously we are looking at nonfiction today. This author, Sarah Miller, I've not really read much by her, but then again, I don't read much nonfiction because I like fiction better. But in the case of nonfiction, if they tell a story, I'm there. Once again, spoiler alert, in my enthusiasm to tell you about this book, I may tell you something that you don't want to know. So if that's the case, go ahead and press stop and you don't have to listen. I don't know if you remember anything or if you know anything about Lizzie Borden. When I was in school, I was in 8th grade, and one of the drama productions that I had to be in, I actually played Lizzie Borden. And the thing that sticks the most in my mind is the rhyme that goes with her, which is, Lizzie Borden took an axe, gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, gave her father 41, right? And that's what I knew. And so I was playing this crazy, insane woman that killed both her parents. Well, now after reading this, I feel really bad because the author sets out the actual facts of the case based on the transcripts from the trials, the transcripts from the inquest, things that were in people's diaries. She looks at all the historical evidence, and she presents the case that Lizzie had nothing to do with it, and in fact was simply a victim of people not understanding. I'm not sure if you know what Aspergers is, but Aspergers is on the autistic realm, and Lizzie Borden has Aspergers, and so she doesn't react to social situations the same way that a normal person would. And the policeman in this case decided she was guilty simply because she didn't act like a normal woman. She didn't cry and scream and faint when the bodies were discovered, so obviously she had to be the one that did it, even though she didn't have any blood on her clothes at all. Now, if you brutally take an axe and beat someone's head in so much that there are holes in their cranium and skull, one would think there'd be a little bit of blood on you. But in Lizzie Borden's case, no blood anywhere on her clothing. And she was wearing one of those long dresses that goes down to your ankles. So obviously something's up with that. The author does a really good idea of telling you the whole thing from beginning to end based on what is factually known. She tries hard not to put her personal opinion into it, and instead wants you to form your own opinion based on the evidence. Now, I will tell you at times it's a little dry and a little slow, but I was interested because I wanted to find out. I mean, especially since I kind of had a link to the whole Lizzie Borden story with the acting that I did in 8th grade. I kind of wanted to find out what was going on, but I will tell you it did get slow in parts. Now, this is also one of the Lone Star Award nominees. I haven't read the other nonfiction. Now, usually only one nonfiction book is chosen. So if there's another one that is a little slightly more interesting, then it might go over this one. But I will say that this one did tell it in a story. And if you like crime fiction or true crime or anything like that, then this book really will appeal to you. It has some interesting pictures in here, nothing gory, nothing spectacular. It just shows you like what Lizzie Borden's house looked like, what her family looked like, all of those kinds of details. In any case, I do think that you should check it out and see if you like it, and maybe this will be one of your favorites. Thank you for tuning in to BookedMM with Mrs. Mullen, and this is your daily reminder.